But once again, you got to stop the ball in transition first and foremost. You got to get your guys back from a transition defensive standpoint. And we'll still crash the glass. You got to crash the glass. We'll crash with 3 guys like we normally do. And then you got to get back and stop with your transition defense. You can't allow those guys to get easy baskets. When they get easy baskets in transition, it's a tough night. Then you got to keep them off the offensive glass.
Cal just said on the teleconference that he thinks it's going to be the rebounding is a disadvantage for them. This game, which gave up 20 boards at Vanderbilt and got out rebounded by A&M. Is that, do you think, kind of the biggest piece of the pie in terms of actually pulling off a like that?
Well, I think for us, we definitely want to crash the glass. I mean, that won't change. I think for us, we make sure we got to have our guys on the backside for transition defensive standpoint, but we'll still crash the glass. That won't change at all.
Kentucky lost this last time at home. Have you had a sense, or can you gauge anything about them at this point yet? And you know, the way he's been able to bring together young players maybe hasn't happened as quickly as people thought. What do you think you expect to see tomorrow night up there against those guys?
I mean, they're a talented team. Texas A&M went in there and won a ball game. But you have to start to finish. You have to compete. Elson Turner made big shots from start to finish. He made big plays. And sometimes that's what it takes to win in that environment. Because those guys kept coming. The atmosphere was great. They threw different bodies on Turner. He made enough plays to win the ball game. They kept their composure from start to finish and found ways to win it.
Cuonzo, the model Calipari's doing in Kentucky of just bringing in one and dones year after year, whole new team. As a coach, what would it be like coaching a whole new team every year? You know?
I would imagine that's not an easy thing to do. Really, I think the thing might save them more now is because of the fact that you have the summertime to work with guys. You get them on campus, but that's probably a tough thing to do because in most cases you got a system in place. You have older guys that have been in the program, understand what to do. So now in the summertime into the fall, those guys around you, new guys, and kind of let them know what coach expects. This is how we do things around here. So I imagine it's a tough thing to do.
Last year, I mean, they did have some guys come in, but Terrence Jones was back, Darius Miller was a senior. This year it's almost totally new. How much of a difference do you think, just from your impressions, how much difference does that seem to make?
Well, I think they're still talented. I just think a lot have been made because I think they've lost 5 games, but they lost against good teams. A&M's a talented team. They went in there and won the game. I think they have the pieces to be successful. Ryan Harrell's a very talented, point guard. I saw him in the draft boards early in the season. He was his first round pick in the draft board, so he's a talented guy. But he's one of your key guys that missed some games. Now he's back in the fold. So you got to make those adjustments as well.